Ladies and gentlemen, we've finished one of we said we weren't gonna flood y'all with a bunch of videos day after day, but we got to do this one.
Yeah, we got to do this one.
Day after.
The day after.
We put the other one out because as we were closing up shop to enjoy the rest of our evening, we run across this video
On the F&G show.
over a glass of wine.
Over a glass of wine.
So I'm just gonna play the video.
Go.
All right, President Biden rushing to judgment yet again. This time he's demonizing Border Patrol agents, clearly not knowing all the facts. The border agents are furious. Here with reaction, she's once again reporting from the border in Del Rio, Texas. Investigative reporter Sarah Carter is with us. Sarah, as universal, every Border Patrol contact I have, every member of the union I've talked to, they are apoplectic and they are angry and they feel they have been unfairly demonized, lied about, and they want an apology.
Apoplectic.
Apoplectic.
He should be apoplectic that he don't know how to tie no knot on his tie. You can either do a Windsor knot or a half Windsor knot. I don't know what that is he got.
Yeah, he's a mess.
But let's carry on.
Absolutely, Sean. There isn't a Border Patrol agent or law enforcement official here in Del Rio who isn't outraged by President Biden's statements that these agents will pay, or by Vice President Kamala Harris's statements comparing what happened here in Del Rio to slavery. I'm here at the International Bridge. This International Bridge border area is right here with Mexico. Has been shut down for more than a week. The community has been feeling it. They've not only been feeling it economically, but right now the community is apoplectic, as you said, about how the agents have been treated. We watched as community members, just regular folks, came over here to the bridge to bring water to the agents, to talk to law enforcement officials. They were bringing food to them. I want you to hear from a he's just recently retired, a mounted police Border Patrol trainer, what he had to say. His name is Rowdy Ballard, and he had a lot to say to President Biden. Biden had said, these Border Patrol agents will pay the price. How do you feel about that when you think about what they're saying? This is the president.
It's honestly heartbreaking to know that, we work for a outfit like this, that they ask us to do our job, and we do it to the best of our abilities, and then we get this kind of backlash.
Do you think it's dangerous that the administration is making these kind of comments to law enforcement officers?
Of course. Yeah, they weren't asked to do anything other than their job, and there was no, I've looked at the videos and the pictures, and there was no, they weren't whipping the Haitians at all. I mean, if anything, they were just using the reins to either create distance from the Haitians. Some of them were grabbing at the horse reins and the bits. They were either using the reins to keep them away, or they were using the reins to drive the horses into the Haitians to move them off, because they were resisting the commands of the agents.
Excuses,
Sean,
excuses.
it's extremely frustrating for many of the agents here. This is a really dangerous situation.
What's frustrating to me is living in America when I don't know the percentage, but this is why America is going down and down, down. Because we can't work together. I mean, it's like I'm a Buffalo Bills fan, as you can see. I may not like the coach, but he's the coach of the Buffalo Bills. I like the Bills, so I got to stand by the Bills and hope he does the best he can to get them to get a Super Bowl. So whether you like Donald Trump or Biden, Kamala Harris being VP, you still stand by them. These are things you don't need to put out in public. It's just like when I'm in the school system, and they said don't shed light on what some of the kids do, some evil and awful things. Don't shed light on it because it causes other kids to want to join in on it. Take care of it behind closed doors and let them know the error of their way and move on. But by Fox News and this chick, even the way she talking, man, when people talk like that, man, it's like
apoplectic.
that that irritates me, man. I ain't mean to stop that, man. I know we still got a minute left.
The area in which they apprehended the migrants was actually an area where they normally patrol with boats. That area was, they were unable to get their boats there. That's why they were trying to move the migrants. They say what's worse is that what President Biden and the administration did was put a big target on them, basically giving others the right to target law enforcement in a time that's really stressful and strenuous for them. They've got to say that they want the Biden administration to back down, they want an apology, and they want it right away. And by the way, so do the people of Del Rio.
Well, once again, ladies and gentlemen, we have this, it's called the two Americas, right? We have the United States of America and the other Americas, or whatever you want to call it, but Haiti. But this is about Haiti. And I have never seen this happen to other migrants of a different color at the border. Have you? Only people of darker skin seem to be getting this kind of attention and treatment. But to be fair, because it's called Fox News. Oh well, no, it's called fake news. The border has been a disaster probably since the inception of the United States of America. So, and no president in history has ever fixed it. So y'all need to stop with all the jumping on Biden and stuff. I mean, no president has ever fixed the border problem. The immigration problem has been a disaster for the last 40 or 50 years, and nobody takes the time to fix it. If you take the time to fix the problem, then you won't have the problem.
Yeah, my take on it is these are things that's happening when you have open borders. You're going to come up with all kinds of stuff that's going to happen. You're going to get backlash for what you do and what you don't do. You go to any country all over the world, any other country. I've been to a few countries in my time, different continents, that they are strict, hardcore. You come to us, this is what you do. If you don't, this will happen to you. And they stick by that. The thing is, if you want to be the brotherly love person that I love all and be all, then you got to do that to everybody. Love all and be all, and it's going to be too much. Sooner or later, that one brother that you love and you keep helping him out, and then you're going to be like, man, I'm tired of helping him out. But because you extended that, he's going to keep coming back. That's what I feel about the borders of America.
Well, there's another option here that we can look at.
There's always another option.
And that other option is
build a wall. No.
Well, if you build a wall, they dig tunnels, so it doesn't matter. Here's the problem: people wouldn't be coming to America if we didn't. Do y'all forget the Statue of Liberty? Bring your, what does it say? Bring you're tired, you're hungry. Okay, well then, if you don't want to do that, give back the Statue of Liberty to who is it? To France?
Yeah.
Give the Statue of Liberty back to France, and then close the borders, and then there will be no more liberty and freedom for anybody to come here. But if you're coming, most people come here from countries where nobody didn't say that about all the Germans that came here under Hitler. They didn't corral them like that when all the Hitler people wanted to escape from Germany under the Third Reich. So the bottom line is, if you don't want all these problems at the border, then there has to be policies in other countries that America may have to get involved with to make sure that they have the needs that they need over there so they don't come over here. And that's the argument you're trying to make. But if you're just closing things and think people are not going to come, that's not going to happen. It's always been a problem. And until it's really fixed, then I don't know what else to say. I mean,
well,
it's not Biden. And don't make Fox News think you think it's Biden. It's all the presidents, whether they're Democratic or Republican. It's all of them.
Well, you heard it here first. You heard it here from Frank.
Mm-hmm.
This has been the F&G show.
Over a glass of wine.
That's right. And we finishing up this on the video was former Border Patrol horse coordinator refutes Biden's allegation. They want
an apology. I don't know. Does he need to apologize?
I don't know. I really don't know, man. I don't. What's the apology gonna do? The apology ain't gonna do anything.
It ain't gonna stop the.
Hey,
it's not gonna stop the rhetoric.
Because the thing is, all the people that's down there dealing with them, they say, "Oh, he could be opening up the floodgates for us to, be targeted." All the people that's down there at that border, they ain't got no phones and no internet, no TV, so they ain't gonna be the ones targeting you.
No, yeah. That's called. What do you call it? Hyper. It's called something. It's called embellishing the story. So Fox News loves to embellish stories to get a rise out of people.
And if anything, y'all teach Hannity how to tie a proper Windsor knot.
Well,
Full Windsor, half an Windsor. That little circle wrap around he got, I don't know what that is, man. I hate to see people ties looking like that. It's got to have some kind of organization.
well, he should go back to broadcast journalism school.
Put a bow tie on or something. A turtleneck. I mean, don't wear no tie if you ain't going to wear it properly. And if that is a style of tie, don't pick that style of knot to wear.
Yeah.
That style of knot.
And by the way, he's vaccinated.
Well, that's it from us here from the F&G show. Over a glass of wine.
Yep. And we are out.
We out.